Ohayou gozaimasu, guys. Welcome to a very early morning edition of Treasures for Trigger. This is Phil, a Kiwi in Japan. Saturday morning, 6:20 a.m. and I'm heading off to work. So with my job as a teacher at my school, I have to work a couple of Saturdays each month unless I take annual leave, and I've used up, flip the camera around, maybe this way, I've used up a fair amount of annual leave already for family reasons, so the next couple of Saturdays I'll be heading into work. So just bear with me. Usually this time of morning my brain's still a little bit foggy, so yeah, I'm not sure how much you'll get out of me at the very beginning of this video, but I thought I would show you my trip into Tokyo. I travel about an hour 45 to an hour 50 door to door, which involves a bit of walking, jumping on the train, and also a bike ride as well. So yeah, you might be curious to see what it all looks like, part of my daily routine. It was a bit of a shock to the system when I first started doing it. I've had this job now for about 6 months. So yeah, the early mornings were a bit of a shock. The bike ride, oh, there was a fast truck. The bike rides were a bit of a shock. But now, yeah, I'm sort of into the swing of it, and I actually really enjoy it. I get a bit of time to collect my thoughts, get a bit of exercise, which is great. I've lost a few kilograms from the bike riding, and the train ride's very comfortable too. I usually get a seat because it's the first stop on the train. So yeah, let's go to Tokyo for work. A lot of autumn leaves out at the moment, and those apartment buildings in the background there are all vacant. It's like a bit of a ghost town. I think they are owned by the city, so for city offices, etc. But yeah, nobody lives in them anymore. So it's all closed off. You can't walk through the grounds. On Google Maps it says you can walk through, and I thought it'd be a much faster way to get to the station, but you've actually got to walk around the apartment blocks. So yeah, you can see there, that tall building, nobody is in there. Just crows flying around making a racket. Some nice autumn foliage going on. So Saturdays at work, bit of an odd one. I don't teach any classes on a Saturday. I don't run any English lessons. The kids have other subjects to study, but so I can go and prep for the following week, drink plenty of coffee, stamp my name in the attendance book, which is what you do in Japan. Probably sneakily watch some live streams. I think this morning actually is going to be a good one. I think Jay Bartlett's hosting a versus YouTube playsets versus, I think. So yeah, I like to put that on with my headphones on while I'm doing some marking or shuffling paper on my desk. So it's all good. Easy money really, so I can't complain too much. And still those apartments in the background, you can see, yeah, it's a ghost town. Very odd. They perhaps are demolishing them at some point, and building something else, but yeah, a bit of a, I don't know, bit of an eyesore. They love new buildings over here. I think once buildings get to a certain age, they basically just stop using them. So a bit of a, yeah, all of those are unused. As I say, just like a ghost town. I've got the old bags under the eyes. Probably got about, I don't know, 5.5 hours sleep maybe, if I'm lucky last night. So yeah, it's hard to discipline yourself to go to bed early. But yeah, I need to because I have to wake up so bloody early, usually about 5:30 in the morning. Alright, we're just about at this train station. A cheeky wee shortcut through the car park. Save me another minute, so I'm not late for the train. Alright, so here we go, we're going to be jumping on the Scuba Express train, Scuba Station. And another thing you mustn't forget to do when you get into the station is to put your face mask on. So it's very much still a thing in Japan. God knows when that's going to end. Maybe we'll be wearing face masks forever over here. Have to wear it in work as well. Kiwi station. Oh, okay, I'm in Tokyo now, Kiwi station. I was so hungry I almost forgot to keep the video recording. I've just grabbed myself a wee hot cake from the convenience store. Give me a bit of energy for the bike ride. It's tasty. Probably not very healthy, but very tasty. So I parked my bike at the station, and yeah, it's going to be about a 30-minute bike ride to the school. Really nice bike ride actually along the river, and probably won't be what you're expecting to see in Tokyo. So you were in the sort of the northern suburbs of Tokyo, fairly close to another prefecture, so I guess you'd call this suburban Tokyo, not really downtown Tokyo. So yeah, let's see how we get on. So the bike parking is pretty reasonable. It's a 2,000 yen a month. So that's about 25 New Zealand dollars a month. I think, yeah, seems reasonable to me. And here is my sweet ride. All these are mamachari in Japan. Basket on the front. Such a hot ride. Right. Oh, that was nice. The attendant at the bike parking wished me a happy day. Yeah, those little wee interactions. You don't get too many of them over here, but they definitely put a smile on your face. So just going past a few of these little smaller streets. These tiny narrow roads. Very different from back home. Gotta be quite careful. So yeah, Saturday morning, slightly quieter than usual, but to be honest, this part of town's not usually too busy anyway. Kids walking around in their uniforms going to school, some of them in their sports practice gear. And yeah, because it's Saturday morning, hopefully down by the river we'll see lots of sports teams probably getting ready for their morning games or practice sessions. So yeah, let's go and see what we can find. Gotta go up this thing now. Alright. Whew, you can hear me puffing away a bit. So it's actually a nice calm morning. Often I've got a strong headwind and temperature's probably 10 to 12 degrees. A bit chilly but comfortable. So yeah, all this reclaimed land next to the river is well used for sporting grounds. So yeah, but very active people. They love their Saturday morning sports. So yeah, this is the favourite part of my journey. Once you spend 45 minutes on the train, even though it's comfortable, it's just great to get out here and get the fresh air, get it pumping into your lungs. It wakes you up pretty quickly. This is Tokyo. Probably not what you were expecting. You've got the river over there. So over the river on that side is Saitama Prefecture. So yeah, we're really on the border basically. But this is Tokyo nonetheless. And just in a great area for outdoor recreation. So I'm very lucky that I can bike along here to get to work, as opposed to biking on the busy roads with all the traffic. It's very peaceful, very calming, and yeah, I can think about my life, think about Japan, thinking about what the future's has in store for me and my family. Think about my darling wife and what she's going through. I do feel bad that I'm away early in the mornings. They're sort of both, my daughter and wife are still sleeping when I leave for work, but at least I get to see them every day now. A couple of years back I was working in Tokyo and they were sort of further north in Japan, so I only really got to see them in the weekends because I was staying in Tokyo during the week. So yeah, we're much happier now with the current setup, and I must say, I'm sure my wife won't mind me saying this, but she also likes to have probably me out of the house for a bit so she can have her own time too, bit of peace and quiet. I could have done some remote teaching and worked from home every day, but yeah, we both agreed that it probably wasn't the best for both of us, so we're obviously so happy to see each other at the end of the day and enjoy our evenings together. So that's cool, that makes me feel better. Actually, ironically, it's November the 5th today, which in New Zealand and probably Australia and Great Britain, it's Guy Fawkes night, which is fireworks. And we are going to a massive fireworks display this evening. Not related to Guy Fawkes, but just coincidentally falling on the same day. Alright, so while I've been talking away on the camera here, I've probably lost a bit of time, so I'm going to switch off the old camera for a little bit now and put on the supercharged booster and pick up a bit of speed, just so that I'm not late for work. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Bit of baseball. Soccer boys. Those cyclists make me think very hard about getting a decent bike. We've got one big main river there. We're going to head down this way, and there's another river. So, yep, plenty of water around Tokyo. Whee! Here we are, check that out. Tokyo styles, modern apartments, riverside, very, very nice. Beautiful, and the sun is starting to peer through the clouds, so not a bad Saturday after all. Pleased I came out. Lovely. Just be careful that I don't bike down the wee bank here. I am just about at the school, so for that reason I probably should stop the camera pretty soon. So it's been about an 8-kilometre bike ride from the station to the school, and yeah, very, very nice to start the day on a Saturday at school. Today I finished work at 2 o'clock, so a little bit earlier than usual, which is nice. And yeah, just basically I wanted to show you a different side of Tokyo, away from the skyscrapers. Would be nice to share my my journey and my experience with you guys. So thank you once again for tuning in to Treasures for Trigger. Got a bit more of a smile on my face now, even though I'm about to walk into work on a Saturday. Thanks for checking it out, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.